Connor, a 0-0 draw against Portsmouth today. A good point in your eyes?
Yeah, definitely a good point. It's a step in the right direction. And listen, you come into a place like this and coming away with something is an achievement. So we've done well today.
You showed some steel today, didn't you, as a team?
Yeah. I think we showed a bit of resilience, and I think that's been lacking for the past few games. I think we've been a bit down in the dumps, and we've, especially after Barnsley, we all had a good chat after that game, and it's time to pull our socks up and roll our sleeves up and get stuck in.
I think what made a difference, maybe you didn't concede early on. In fact, you actually looked the better team earlier on. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, we should have had 6 points off Portsmouth. We should have beat them at our place, and really we should have beat them here. It's disappointing that I think we have genuinely dropped a good amount of points against these. So again though, we can't, beggars can't be choosers, can we? We've got a point, and now we've got to look forward to the home game.
You had a little 3-on-2 there, about 4 minutes from time, and unfortunately Jake Taylor couldn't find the target. It would have made all the difference.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, we know the quality Jake's got, and I'll put my mortgage on him that he would normally score then. But it's one of those things. It's what happens when you're down at the bottom. Some things just don't go for you, and it just doesn't go in. Nothing against Jake, because Jake's a good lad and he's a very good pro. And hopefully he can redeem himself next time he has a chance like that.
At the other end, you didn't have to do much today, but a great save towards the end, 93rd minute, ball on the left-hand corner. One of the best of the season?
Yeah, well, I think it's one of the most important of the season. We lose this game, it's people's heads are going to start, starting to drop off, and it was one of those ones where it was a bad kick from me that caused the attack, but thankfully I redeemed myself with the save.
4 games to go, 4 massive cup finals, really.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, they are cup finals, and we know that. Listen, we're all wanting the same thing. We all want to stay in this league and play League One football next season. So coming up to the next 4 games, we're ready. I feel like we've done something very good here for a platform like that, and we now have to just push on, and for these next 4 games hopefully we can get the 3 points.
I spoke to Liam Gibson last week. He said there were some words after the Barnsley game. Do you think that showed in the 2 games we've seen over the Easter period?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially after the Barnsley game, we were. It was one of those ones where we came in, we just felt defeated. And then next thing you know, we've had a good chat about what we need to do better, and that we need to start having a bit of resilience about ourselves. Granted, we played Plymouth. It wasn't a 3-1 game against Plymouth. We had some good chances, but they're top of the table for a reason. And then we've come here, put a performance on, got a clean sheet, and now we've got, I think it's Wycombe next week. Coming to our place, it's been difficult for teams, and we've proven that we are a good team and that we can cause upsets. So Wycombe will come to our ground, but we're ready for them, and we're ready to claim the 3 points. 139
fans here today. It sounded like a lot more. They were really behind you, weren't they?
Oh, they were amazing. Yeah, definitely. There's times where them 139 fans outsung the other 17,500 fans that were here. So they were amazing here, and we can't thank them enough as the players. We understand that they're spending their own hard money, and hopefully that. Well, I like to think we've repaid them again for this game, and then hopefully they can come in numbers when they're in the home game.
Yeah, 2 home games left. You'll need them on Saturday, won't you?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I like to think that they've been great this season. They've followed us around, and it hasn't been a very good, hasn't been a great season for them, and it's been difficult. Thank you. And we, like you say, they've come in numbers for us through the season, and we can't thank them enough. And hopefully, these next 4 games we can repay them.